back. I hope your break was as moist as mine. If not, then please feel free to complain to the person sitting on your right. Now, football is about the greatest thing this planet has to offer, and it's no tiny wee surprise that there has been 7 billion computer game versions to date. We'll kick off our championships with a quick look at the latest and greatest. This year's crop of new footy games should be the best yet, but looking down on all the ankle-biting young whippersnapper pretenders is a spanky new 3D version of FIFA Soccer, FIFA 96 for the PC and next-generation consoles, featuring commentary by Mr. Much Better Than Barry Davis, John Watson.
Giggs. Smith. Hughes. Shot by Hughes. That's it. The final whistle's gone.
It's a bit like the 3DO version. The players move smoothly and it actually looks like a real football game. Trouble is, a lot of it gets a bit pixely at times. But this is probably the best FIFA game you're going to find. It plays fantastically, and if you put up with the pixels, you're going to enjoy it.
FIFA games have generally been criticised for being far too linear. People have talked about the fact that the computer controls the players more than you actually do. This one doesn't do that. The players themselves also have their own attributes. Each player from every team around the world will play just like the player in real life.
And the nice thing is the John Watson commentary actually uses all the players' names from all the teams around the world. So it really is like watching an actual football match.
Interception right. Arsenal take the lead.
The 16-bit FIFA 96, also due in November, doesn't have commentary or front-seat camera work, but does feature more leagues and playing tactics, so there. FIFA's big rival on the PC and 32-bit consoles comes in the form of Actua Soccer.
Oh, so close there, just wide of the post.
Top football blokes had some motions, which was sampled to create the game's realistic animation. Unfortunately, so was Barry Davis.
Keeper must have his lucky gloves on today, and it's gone in off the post.
If you zoom in on a game like FIFA, you'll notice that the players turn into Lego brick men, but on actual soccer, all that motion-grabbing technology has really paid off because the players hold their form. The realism is superb, but does this make it a better game?
Yes, it does make for a better game. FIFA has had its day, and Actua Soccer has come to take the crown. The players themselves are far more controlled, and it just moves so much more like an arcade game rather than FIFA's sluggishness.
Nola, Cantona, Deschamps, deep. Martin.
On the 16-bit side, there's another update in the form of International Superstar Soccer Deluxe, boasting new in-game additions like dribbling on the ball and a handy overhead flick. Turning to the PlayStation, if you can bear to wait 6 months until you buy a footy game, then you'll have the choice of Power Sports Soccer from the makers of Wipeout. But if your football game corks need to be popped now, the only option is Japanese import Winning 11, to be released over here next month under the title Goalstorm. It's a veritable top graphics and fantastic footy gameplay action type situation. And indeed, we have plucked Winning 11 from this bunch, gave it a loving rub and said, "Can we use your game for the first 2 rounds of our tourney, please, mister?" So, welcome our first 2 semi-finalists in a Wimbledon v Tottenham London derby type situation, Dean Holdsworth and David Kerslake. Thanks for coming along, David. Right now, Dean, I'm going to come right out and say you are a fantastically attractive young man. You've done a lot of modelling. What do the rest of the Wimbledon team think about that?
Well, obviously, you know, when I do the modelling, I put myself up for a bit of stick and I get my fair share of it as well.
Would you say your teammates are hideously ugly in comparison?
I wouldn't say that. You can say that.
No, I can say that because I'm safe here. They can't actually jump inside the telly. Not even Vinny, he can even do that. Right, David, what kind of game are we going to see from you tonight then?
Fast attacking, plenty of goals hopefully. Should be good fun, yeah.
Yeah, sounds very confident. That's good. Well, we'll see how that turns out. While David and Dean have their pre-match chicken and beans, we're going to go over to Gamesmaster for some tips on how to get that onion in the bag.
The most effective way to score is by running the ball down the wings and crossing it to a player in front of the goal who should whack it in the net without further ado. Another useful tactic is to use the after-touch function. Just after you've shot the ball, wait until it's near the keeper, then quickly use after-touch to give it that final, unexpected impetus. Players should beware of using a sliding tackle to bring down an opponent, since this will almost always result in a foul. Instead, try to get in front of the player before you put the boot in.
So Dean Holdsworth and David Kerslake are just about to kick off. Joining me in the dugout is PC Review's Rick Henderson. Hello, Rick.
Hello, Dominic.
Rick, that was a nice little kind of movement in your voice there. Very good, especially for
up and
football.
down.
It certainly was. Rick, how do you see this game going?
Well, as long as Dean sort of like plays the Wimbledon way, tonks it upfield, looks for the big man, he'll be all right. David, based on Spurs, I think he just better score.
Right, OK, fair enough. That's quite nice and succinct, Rick. OK, best of luck, Dean, best of luck, David. Let's go to kick-off. So Dean Holdsworth is in the red, playing the Antlers team from left to right, and David Kerslake is in the yellow, playing from right to left, and he is Jeff United.
And already you can see Dean has had a shot there. It's going to be quite a shooting game, I think.
OK. Maybe the reason Dean missed there was he thought he was playing for Spurs then. But the Chris Armstrong's there in front of goals.
He bottled it then, didn't he?
OK, and here comes David again.
And he's through, surely.
Oh,
there's nobody else. There's no landmine.
Defence shot! Oh!
That was surely all the way then. He caught it beautifully on the volley.
It's a very feeble throw out there from Dean's keeper.
But the defence has done very well. He skips over one challenge after
not
another.
much longer left to go until half-time.
No, we're not. We're looking for last break just before half-time. This is the best time to score.
The keeper's a bit...
Surely the keeper... Oh, he could have taken it round him, but the keeper just saw it at the last second.
He was just hanging back there.
Showed him too much of the ball.
OK, approaching half-time, just a couple of seconds to go, 4 seconds to go. This is going to be the last effort of the game, but David's defence should safely pick this up. That's it, the whistle goes, half-time, it's 0-0. Right, we've had no goals so far, then what would you recommend to Dean and David?
Shoot from anywhere on the pitch, but mainly shoot from the edge of the area. Over to one corner, shoot across the goalkeeper. Best way to score.
All right, let's kick off the second half. Let's go back to the action. OK, so now David is still in the yellow, but he's playing from left to right now. And Dean is in the red, playing from right to left. Not an early shot there.
Dean started as he sort of left the last half, just going from anywhere. Just hitting it from his own penalty area, trying to hit the crossbar and maybe get a deflection or something.
Oh, that's
no, David's got in, and he's in the...
He runs away.
Running away from the ball is not the best tactic. What they have to remember is you can also put after-touch on the ball by pressing the top buttons. And they should try and curl it around the goalkeeper.
Give them more of a chance.
Generally, you need the ball to try and do that.
Still no goals. A lot of crunching tackles going. The temper's getting a bit
frayed.
Yeah,
they're getting a bit frayed. They're getting a bit nervous, I think. One of them needs a goal now to really electrify. Charlie! Goal! Dean Holdsworth has hit it across the goalkeeper, just as I said he should. Look at, well, the goalkeeper actually, to be honest. He was at fault, but that was a superb angle shot.
Superb goal from Dean Holdsworth, 1-0. Can David come back? He doesn't have a lot of time left for it. What would you do if you were in David's shoes?
Tonk it now. Just go for it every opportunity you get.
He's got to get it back now, David, if he's going to have any hope of equalising.
He's going to hoof it up.
Hoofs it forward.
One last shot.
It's the final shot.
Oh, maybe if he'd put the after-touch on it, it would have gone in.
But the after-touch was not forthcoming. And
he's got another go. Oh, he's up.
Chance. It's through into space.
No, that's it.
The referee blows his whistle. The final result is Dean Holdsworth 1, David Kerslake 0. Bad luck, David. Well played, Dean. Right, David, at the start of the game, you were piling on the pressure. Why couldn't you convert it into goals?
A bit disappointed in me front two, actually, but I would have thought these goalkeeper gets the MOM.
Yeah, that goalkeeper, but your goalkeeper then, was he at fault for that goal?
Not too much, but he should have done better, perhaps.
If perhaps did. Dean, talk us through that goal then. How did you do it?
Well, it's a little bit of composure and a bit of confidence, obviously. Goalkeeper come out, went round him, and then just started it away in a nice angle.
And next week we've got Phil Babb and Graham Lasso playing another semi-final. Who would you rather meet in the final?
I'd rather meet Graham Lasso. I think Babb is a bit useful.
All right, well, we'll find out about that then next week, who's going to make that. But thank you very much indeed, David Kerslake and Dean Holdsworth. OK, that's it. As I've said, the second semi-final of the Gamesmaster football tournament next week. Graham Lasso against Phil Babb, a clash of defensive titans. Until then, remember, life is a bit like playing football. If you've got a mazy dribble, you will go far. Bye-bye.